Recording in progress. Okay, I'm here. I'm here. I'm getting my workout. This is not an outdoor walk. This is mixed cardio. Yes, that's what that is. Morning. Should we wait for everybody else? Is this time? Apparently I gave you the link. Okay. So today's going to be a little different while we're waiting for everybody. I still have my tools over there, my chair, my tubing and my weights. But the cardio is going to be a little different. We're going to focus a little more on the difference of tempo. So I have some fast music, but I chose that intentionally because we're going to do it at halftime, quarter time, full time. So you're going to understand really, you're going to notice the difference for each step when it's done slow, and either it gets easier or harder as it speeds up. So these are just knee lifts, heel pulls, step touch, lunges, those kind of things. Okay, but we have to warm up. So let's see if I gave enough stall time. Okay, we have to warm up. So we won't do tempos of marching because marching is pretty much the same, but let's just play with it a little bit. So this is tempo. This is listen to the music, boom, 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 boom. Now if I took it half time, watch this. So in this case, it's a little bit easier to slow my march down. Let's go back to tempo. And so maybe you might take a smaller step. We've talked about that. Let's march wide. Now it's not going to change. It's still a march, but we're going to slow it down. I know it's kind of weird with your feet apart when you march. Faster. Go ahead, walk your feet in. Heel, right foot, left foot. So let's go ahead and complete our warm-up. Remember, the warm-up in part is to just check in on how you're feeling and if there's anything going on anywhere that you should be a little careful of. Tap the toes side. Also, it gives our body a chance to kind of see or preview the moves. And a chance for our brains to wake up, right? So I'll tap back behind. Remember, anytime my legs go back, I want to make an extra effort to squeeze my tush. So let's go to some stationary moves. Watch the right arm reach up and left arm. So already you can see I'm using tempo. I slowed the arm reach down so that I could make sure my shoulders were feeling ready for it. So maybe I go, ooh, they're a little tight. Now we can go faster. Now you can push your arms forward. Now what if I went faster than this? So right away I felt my core have to jump in and help me. So let's go back to that slower tempo pump. Punch forward. Now punch across. Now I'm creating a twist. So again, watching out that my back can do the twist or just move my arms across my body. So I'm going to put the hands on my side. I want you to watch the left heel first. Pivot on the ball of the foot. There's going to be a little pressure on the knee, so the foot needs to go. Heel up, drop. Pivoting on the ball of the foot. Now, this could be a little challenging on carpet. So I want you to take the time and see how the body turns with the leg, as opposed to the knee going and the body not going. All right, see if we can go a little faster. So again, I'm still in the warm-up phase. Hold facing to your right. Drop the heel, rock forward and back. Let's get those arms swinging. My arms are staying below my shoulders. Let's hold the feet and lean out and back. Reach and pull. Again, just warming up, but doing some moves that we'll include today. Stay forward, bring the hands behind, grab them, straighten them. Yeah, this is where you moan and groan. As you release the hands, stand on your back foot, lift the toes of the front foot, keep the chest up. Hands slide down your lap. And you want to feel the extended leg, the back of the leg. So we're going to turn toward one another with knees bent. And I'm going to tuck my bum under, so you're going to see it tuck under and stick out. This is where you see, how's your back feeling today? So take your time. You could think of this as upside down sit-ups as well. So do you have your water with you? I often need a tissue. I've got both for me. All right, go ahead. Gently roll yourself up. Now we were bent over, so check in with your blood pressure. Turn and face the other way. Rock forward and back. Just swing. My feet are not one behind the other, they're hip distance apart. Hold your feet, reach out, go back. And don't forget to breathe every now and then. Okay, this time we're gonna hold forward and do something different. So I want the elbows up by your side, and I want to move them together and apart. How much of your elbow can you get to touch? Okay, I'm going to stand on the back foot, lift the toes of the front foot, hips go back, chest goes forward, hands on my thighs, support your back. This time as we turn to face each other with knees bent, keep the right knee, right arm bent, straighten your left leg, and straighten your left arm up. It's time for body flossing. The high hand comes down, both knees bend. Okay, keep anchored here as this right leg straightens and the right arm goes up wherever you feel you can. Slowly come down. Now again, watch your blood pressure as you come up. So we're going to start slowly with our step touch. That's pretty slow, don't you think? Stepping wide. Now what if I did a little faster? So I'm tapping the foot, makes it a little easier. We'll do it again without the tap. And what if I go faster? And does this sense like it's easier or harder to you? Remember, stepping sideways on carpet, a little risky. So let's just take a quick little push and do this step even faster. It probably got smaller. Back to a march. Yeah, that pushed it a little. Now step out, lift your foot. Step out, lift your foot. And this we're going to do faster. but it's like a whole different step when you have that element of balance. Shall we go faster? Are you breathing? Let's go faster. So did this one all of a sudden feel like momentum was just swinging and it became easier? Notice, all right, this step, even faster. On your mark, get set, go. Go to a march. So you start to see what the plan is today. You see how the heart rate is going to be interval, right? All right, hamstring curls. You're going to step out, bend the knees. One leg will come up to your bum. So it's similar to the step tap or step lift your foot up. But because I'm going slow, look what the opportunity provides. Moving down into a squat, and then the hamstring has to hold that foot up. Let's do one more at this pace. Just a little faster. I can still do the squat at this tempo. I have lots of time to think about my form. Now, what do you think is going to happen when I go faster? I don't know. Let's give it a try. If I did it faster than this, it likely would look like a run. Want to give that a try? Yeah, it's a run. My heel's coming up to my bum. Go to a march. So you say, all right, let's try it with the knees in front. Step, knee, whoa. Step, knee. Step, knee, step, knee. Now let's make this one a little different because we're going to add, like we usually do in a combo, march 3, lift your knee. So it's 1, 2, 3, knee, but it's slow. 1, 2, 3, knee. If you wanted to travel forward and travel back, or maybe you have to go on an angle. One, 2, 3, pause. So it doesn't matter to me whether you're moving or not. So it's a tempo thing today. Now what if I went a little faster? Here it is. This kind of feels normal. Now, if I went faster than this, I likely wouldn't have the ability to travel forward and back. I'd pretty much have to do a run, 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 knee, run, 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 knee. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3. It almost feels like a different step. So let's back out of this. 1, 2, 3, lift your knee. It's the same step. Across my heart. Okay, what about lateral lunges? Stepping out, coming back up. We'll go the other side. Now remember, with the lateral lunge, you can support your back with hands on your thigh. Use all the time. Stepping out slowly, and the harder one, stepping back slowly. If you were to count this, 4 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're down. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're seeing the slow tempo affords you the opportunity to go wide and low. One more slow each side. 1, 2, 3. You're down on 4. 6, 7. Other side. A little bit faster. That's a 2 count. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So you get 4 counts to complete the move. Remember the option. I'm going to keep my hands here, but you can also put them here. Feet are parallel. Stride for this one is pretty wide. What if we went faster? Now you may shortcut it. You may be more high. So the challenge, can you go? So that's a 1 down, 1 up, 2 count. The challenge is to move safely with speed. So for this one, we're not going to do the double time because I think the risk is not worth the benefit. And besides with this one, you should be getting your heart rate up. 4 more. Last 2. And back to a march. Did the heart rate go up? Okay. Slow mambo with arms. Right foot. Mambo front. Mambo back. Alternate angle. Did you see I hit my heel first? I have time to raise the non-moving leg. So the right leg is moving front and back, but the left leg just stays stationary even though it lifts. So when I go forward, my arms are going to cross, and when I go back, my arms are going to open. It's kind of hard. Slower has that element of balance. But if I go a little faster, it's a mambo. I'm going to try and stay in the camera so you see my heel hits. I don't know that I can go as far forward. This ought not bother your knees. You should feel this in your glute of the moving leg. Shall we go faster? Now what changed? I'm not going as steep, yes. But also when I step back, I don't have time to step back on my heel. So I end up just putting the ball of my foot down. Let's take the arms out, let them rest. What if I did the mambo faster? It turns into what I call a choo-choo. So the step won't change. I'll just go faster in 2. All right, let's go. And what changed this time is my foot going forward can't hit the heel first, because I am just going as fast as I can. 4, 3, 2, back to a march. Woo, and heart rate went up, didn't it? We should do the other leg. Use your other leg. Slow step forward. Slow step back. So at this slower pace, I'm able to get my heels down and fully shift out of the stationary leg. So the left leg is your moving leg, and your right leg is what I'm calling the stationary leg. 2 more. How low can you go? Doing our one-legged squat. A lot of control. All right, let's go a little faster. I still have time to strike my heel and step back on my heel. Belly in and the chest is up. While there's a bit of leaning, I keep my good spinal alignment. Shall we go faster? Here it is. You recognize this. So evaluate it. That foot going back now doesn't have time to put the heel down. While I can still step forward with my front heel, the back heel doesn't have the time anymore. Okay, take your arms out of it. We call this the mambo. If I went faster, I call it the choo-choo bed. So 2 more, we're gonna go fast. On your mark, get set, go. Woo! Go, go, go. It's almost like running, but your foot pattern is a little different. 4, 3, 2, 1, march. Let's grab a sip of water. So there is some thinking, it's just pattern thinking. Okay, some risk. Grapevine. Gonna go to the right and step out, step back, step out, step in, pick up your foot. Step out, step back, step out. So I'm not saying crossover, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. Stepping out, stepping back, stepping out, holding up, stepping out, going back, stepping out, holding up. I'm finding holding that leg up a bit challenging. It's the foundation of the grapevine. Step, 2, 3, and you might notice it's like 1, 2, 3, lift your knee, but it's done laterally and it has another name. Shall we go a little faster? Step, back, step, up. I'm using my arms in a similar pattern as my legs, and that may help you. This one might feel okay, totally doable. Belly in, chest up. All right, let's go a little faster. So this is probably as fast as I would want to take it because there's a cross back, even though it's just stepping back. I don't think faster is really a good idea. So in lieu of that, how about we put a little hop in here so we can keep that heart rate up. Last 4. march in place. Okay, forward lunges. These are the highly risky ones. I want to do it while we're still relatively fresh. If you need to hold on to something, a chair, a counter, a table, get to that. Okay, we're going to do same leg. Super slow, I'll angle. Hit the heel, lower down, coming up, push back. Strike the same heel. So I'll give you a few options. The lunge with the back leg straight is a little easier for knees. If you wanted to do the split squat, the back knee would bend. Now in this case, I bet you're finding not the going forward to be hard, but the coming back, the challenge. So 4 counts to go forward. Count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Don't get back too soon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. One more. These are hard. Back knee doesn't turn out. A little faster in 2s. 1, 2. 1, 2. That push off now is a little easier because you don't have to hold it up. If that back knee is bothering you, keep it straight and take care of the front foot. Doesn't overshoot your foot. It's moving forward. Keep doing this and think ahead. What do you think when you speed this into single counts is going to need to happen so you can accomplish the move? 1, it might be smaller, but you still want to watch your parameters of knees. Think ahead. 2. 1 more. Okay, single counts. 1, 1, 1, 1. Get down. Try and hit that heel. Should push your heart rate here. Keep your body upright. Don't let it lean too far forward. Last 2. Back to a march. Good. Pulse one up. Kind of. All right, slow on the other side. The hard one, I think. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Now what if I had a wall to hold on to? I bet I could do better. I could. So if you don't need the wall, you're getting more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep breathing. Let's go to the 2 count. 1, 2. It's the pulling back that can be the challenge, and if that back knee is objecting, you keep it straight or bend. As I face you, check that back knee. It's pointing down, not out. All right, here's the single counts. Might make your thighs burn. 8, 7, 6. Options. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and march. All right, abduction. That's when the leg goes away. And we've kind of done it stepping out, but this is stepping out and lifting our leg. So take 2 steps to the right, 2 to the left. So this is my 2 count. I'm going to go to a 4 count, so it's going to be slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. All right, everybody got this tempo? Now when I step, I'm going to lift up the left leg. Step, step together, step apart, lift your right leg. Doesn't matter what your arms do, focus on the feet. And then figure out the balance. So we're in the 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. And breathe. Those of you on carpet, be careful when we go faster. You have stuff. All right, let's do the 2 count. 1 and 2. Sometimes I do these arms. Sometimes these arms. You can do whatever arms work for you. So because we're going lateral, I'm not going to go faster tempo. I won't go ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. But I can begin to glide it and put hops in. So when we do our classes, I use the variations of tempo. And if I feel going too fast is unsafe, I will use other elements like impact. Do you feel your hips? Okay, back to march. Grab a sip of water. Heart rate went up, I hope. Okay, we have one more. This one, tomorrow I will feel it, I'm sure. This is the walk 3 and reach. Walk 3 and reach. So find enough space where you are so that you can take 1, 2, 3 steps. I go to a lateral lunge, but the leg from behind arm reaches, and you want to get toward the floor, and I bet you can if we go really slow. When you come up, it's going to be that extended leg has to come up to take step 1, step 2, step 3 all the way down, step 1, step 2, step 3 all the way down. I'm doing it just so you can learn it. Remember how the hand can help support the back by resting on your thigh. If you don't need it, you don't have to use it, you can reach. Or you can hide the hand behind your back. Okay, you ready? Going slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Step 3, touch 4. Touch 4. Bigger step, bigger steps, easier reach. The leg you're reaching beyond is the bent knee, the other leg is straight. I'm giving you lots of time, so we're going to 2 counts. 1, 2, reach. 1, 2, reach. I will do this one faster. Think about it while you're doing this slower tempo. How important is your core? So the fast part will be the 1, 2, then you take that big step out for 3. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Are you getting the floor? Probably not. Head up. Four more times. Take a walk around. Woo, high five. All right, so you want to do an upright push-up. Can do the wall. My chairs and tables are over there. They're like a counter. I can be here. Make sure the chairs are in. And do my push-ups at an elevated height. You can do them at a chair. They are hard to do from the seat of the chair. And remember, at the wall, the arms start low. So if you're gonna do the chair with me, here's your workaround. Let's say you can get here fine, but doing the push-up, not fine. So what you're gonna do is put a foot forward, so you have some weight on that front leg, and it allows you to do the push-up without having too much weight. Progressions, foot moves back, you go down. Hopefully the chair didn't go down. Get back here. And eventually your foot goes back. I like counters. So do what you can do. Countertops are great. Oh, you can't see me, but I'm here. And my hands are a little higher. Now let's just say you didn't have a counter. Keep pushing. Take breaks if you need to. You can use the back of the chair. Up is a chair. But you can do it, again, with that safety. This chair seems extra slidey. So you go here. Moving the foot back. Moving the foot back. So you may want to put the chair against a wall, and then it's kind of at a counter height, but you wouldn't be able to see what I'm doing here. This one's really too slippery. So. All right, give yourself a couple more, and then bring your chair out with your weights and your tubing. And we'll do seated rows with tubing. And if you don't have tubing, you only have weights, you'll put your knees together, hinge forward, and your rows will be this. But I'm gonna put my weights in and show you with the tubing. Woo. All right, that was a little workout, interval style. All right, so here's the setup. It's a little contorted. If I just put this under my feet, and even if I crossed it, I might not get the resistance that I really need. So what I can do, you see my legs are going further and further apart, which puts more resistance on the band. And it's all about trying to touch your elbows behind you. That's not enough for me. So here's the setup. I'll turn sideways so you can see my feet. So the tubing goes on your shoelaces. Then one tubing goes from the outside to the inside between the feet. The other tubing goes over the shoelaces, around the other shoe, and up through the middle. So you end up with this tied around your shoes. And that makes it pretty secure. And then I can still widen my legs if I need more resistance. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's a little better. So either the weights hinged over, drawing elbows back, or with your band or tube. Okay, let's row. Depending on your resistance, you may need to go at a slower pace since we're addressing tempo today. And if that's too slow, go faster. So what dictates the tempo when you're using resistance is the weight or the resistance that you can manage in a safe way. So we know, because I've taught you, that when we use our lighter weights, we do faster, smaller moves with great care for form. When we do our big heavy weights, we do it slower and not as many. Now I'm on a tube here, so I'm not even counting my repetitions because it's an endurance tool. If you've got free weights, you may need to stop already. Let's all take a break after the next one and rest. Now I'm going to keep my band bound, and if I have free weights, I'll just pick them up. I'm not letting go keeping my tying. If I'm using free weights, I will have my legs together. My row will now be asymmetrical. So that's going to play a little differently. Plus now we get a rest in our shoulders. So I'm here, shoulders down, belly in. I hinge forward, and then I go here, and I go here, here, here. So that's that. I'm going to grab my bands again and show you how it works with that. So here and here. So now I've activated some internal, external oblique action. That's what you may feel. Okay, everybody got themselves set up? Okay, go. Love shack, baby, love shack. I am fond of spending more time working the backside of your body with intent and purpose to improve our posture. What does that mean? It means that if I make my chest strong, I want it strong, I just don't want it overbalanced, because most of the things I do in my day have my, what is that? Have my arms in front pushing or pulling things. So I don't really work the back muscles, and they tend to weaken, and the next thing I know, I'm all slouched over. Now I also want to work my shoulder joint, and I know that can be problematic for some people. So keeping it strong is important. I'll give you a few options. One is with the tubing, and one is with weights. Not as effective, I don't think, unless you're laying down. Okay, be careful if you have the bands. I'm taking them off my feet, and I don't want to get poked in the eye. All right, so rotator cuff. There's 4 of those guys. They sit and they allow us to do different things with our shoulders, besides the little mushroom cap that sits on top called the deltoid. And so one of the best motions for it is this. And the other one is this. So put your weights and tubing down for a minute. Feel free to stand up if you'd rather. And let's do those without weights. So elbows at your sides, upper arm sticks, palms are up at the height of your waist, not too low, not too high. And this is the motion. So take in the sensations. if this causes you pain, you know that you're not the person that's going to want to use weights today. If I had weights in my hand, that weight is being affected by gravity, and I don't get it across gravity, so it's not going to help me going this way. If I had a tube in my hand, that's where I would get the most resistance. But is it bad to put weights in your hands and do this? No. But it's not as efficient and effective. All right, let's do the other one. I call it the scarecrow. So peg your elbows up without your shoulders. Fingers are pointing down, belly is in. Flip the fingers up, I give up, and then point your fingers down. All right, let's do this. Now again, if this one hurts, don't do it. Go back and do the other one that didn't hurt. Also, while we're not loaded and having to manage external resistance, think about your shoulders. Do they feel the same? Does one feel different? Is this the bad arm, as we sometimes call it? Two more. Now alternate the arms. So one arm will go up, the other's down. Doesn't matter which one. I feel like I should be working at an airport. Belly in, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that was our warm-up. You should feel inside. Now the tubing, as I said, if you're going to use the weights, if you're standing, that's fine. Just stand super straight. This is the weights here. So again, not so efficient as to the rotator cuff itself. You're getting a little more deltoid and a little more bicep. This is why I favor tubing. All right, so this is how I do it because I don't like the handlebars bouncing around down here like this. So I hold the handlebars, also it grips my hand better. And then I hold the tubing, so there are like 2 extra loops. So I have handlebar and then the band, and the palms are up. So nothing is wrapped. You're welcome to stand. If you're sitting or standing, be in good form. Elbows are in. This is like what we did before. Now you're going to test. This is not how far can you pull the band apart. It's consistency. So I don't want it to go boing, boing. I need to be smooth all the way out. This can hurt when you're doing it, like get burning, but you won't feel it tomorrow. Okay, everybody ready? We'll go at a slow tempo. If you're using the weights, the handheld weights, you're not going to go faster unless you have little tiny baby weights. So we're all doing this nice, easy tempo. The palms are up, the wrists are neutral. Now what you may not know, because you don't have a mirror in front of you, you may not know that one arm is pulling more than the other arm. It happens. So while you're doing this, come on over to where you might have a mirror or a glass of some sort and check out your form and make sure you're pulling pretty equally. Last 4. 3, do you feel it? 2, everybody gets to rest. So those of us with tubing can rest our hands. Yeah, I feel my shoulders. If you feel it's too much, just take all of the weight or tubing out and go back and do it without it. In fact, you could do scarecrow again if you want. Okay, those of us with tubing are going to go faster. Those with the weights, not faster. Set up. 5, 6, 7. We pull quickly. Yeah. Woo! more. Oh my gosh, kidding. 4, 8, halfway. Last 4, tough it out. And done. Oh, I have nothing for you. Maybe this. All right, don't need weights. I'm going to tuck them under my chair so I don't inadvertently step on them and be that person. Oh. All right, some core. I'm going to suggest we sit sideways if you want to pull the chair around so you could be direct onto me. You can do it with the chair behind you, as we're going to be doing crunches with tempo, leans with tempo. And it's harder because when you're on the floor, you can come up pretty fast. What's hard is going backwards. You'll find out. Now, if you wanted to sit sideways, remember your feet stay on the floor all the time. So you shouldn't be so far back that when you lean back, you're rocking. So let's start with the arms in front. Zip your zipper. This is not round the back, lift the back. That's going to be more play in the back than we're looking for. So we want that hinging action. Hinge. So we're going to start with a fast tempo. Then when we go slower, we'll see if that is easier or more challenging. So sometimes with tempo, momentum can take over. So try and feel mechanical so that you're not singing it. Stop, stop. The only thing that should go is your ponytail. Flatten your belly by tightening the abdominal wall. Now holding it back and pushing back. Back, 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 pushing back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Breathe every now and then or yell at me. I know you might feel your hip flexors at the top of your thigh. That's okay. We're going to come forward and rest. Everybody rest. Okay, our slow ones are also going to involve the oblique muscles. You can opt to just do straight back. And you're only going to go to one side because most of us are where the chair is. So I will have my arms in front. So the first one is go back, hold, and come forward. If it's too easy, move your hands closer to your chest. If that's too easy, put your hands on your head, go back, stop, and come forward. Now for those who want to involve the obliques, you can put your elbows up. First, while you're tall, you rotate, then you lean back. Then you come up and you return center. Yeah, okay? So I'll do the obliques. You guys do this one. Remember, the core is both sides of your body. It's not just the abdominal wall that we've thought of back in the old days. It's actually the back muscles that are working to help stabilize us. Okay, make sure you're tall before you twist, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. If you're not doing the twist, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very specific. Stopping. Using the muscles to stop the momentum. Couple more. Stay tall. Either variation. All right, so we're going to switch to the other side. Those doing the obliques, I'm just going to stay facing you I could do it this way. So remember, if you're going back here, it's hold, hold, and then come forward. Then we'll stretch the hip flexors. Nice and tall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe. Maybe if you count, it keeps you on the rhythm and is counted as breathing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is helpful when you drive on East Mercer Way. Remember that. We're all going to do one more. Okay, you can rest down here. Ascertain. So part of resting is just checking in with yourself. Do I feel something here, here, or there? Or do I just feel a sense of calm? Because we want to activate both the nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. All right, sit yourself down. Let's go to some hip stretches for the abductions, right? So you can do this. You can do this. Then you do this. And then maybe you come forward. And if not that, then this. So my chest is forward. And this is the region where I'm touching that you want to feel. Let's do the other leg. Sometimes you can do one leg. Sometimes you need to do the other leg. Go to the point where you're met with resistance, and that's where you need to pause. And you might have a chance to be able to go a little further after that. There should be no pain. Breathe. All right, we're gonna go to hip flexors. For those of you who want to stay in the chair, swing around, safely hold the back of the chair, the seat of the chair, and point the knee and the foot in the same place as the other knee hangs off the side, lifting up the chest and leaning back until this opens up. If you wanted to stand up, you kind of push that hip forward. I'm getting it right there. Back heel can be up or down. I like it up. And then bend the front knee. Keep the sternum lifted whether you're sitting or standing. All right, keep going. Been there. I've been there and done that. Okay, that's good. Release. Now if you're standing up like me, be careful. Otherwise, swing around on the chair, drop the knee, see everything is lined up, sitting or standing, front knee bent, back leg straight, push the tush, lift the chest, leaning back or bending the front knee more. This is it right here. That's where you want to feel it. And let's just do a little calf stretch. So whichever leg is back, just press that heel down. And then switch legs. Just in case. And as we join each other, the arms go up on an inhale and down on an exhale. And up on an inhale and down on an exhale. And roll the shoulders around because that usually feels good. And then we'll get ready to finish things out. So look off to one side, next good, look off to the other side. So we have another class coming up on Thursday. So I'll see you then. Tune in.